everyone, welcome back to Hands-Free Studying for the MBE, brought to you by Brainscape. These upcoming criminal law questions cover inchoate crimes and parties to a crime. Let's get started. Question 1. Define inchoate crimes. Inchoate crimes are incomplete crimes. These include attempt, conspiracy, and solicitation. Question 2. What is the mens rea for attempt? The mens rea for attempt is that you must have the specific intent to commit the underlying crime. Question 3. What is the actus reus for attempt? The actus reus for attempt is that the defendant must take some overt act in furtherance of the intent to commit the underlying crime. Question 4. Can you be charged with attempt for strict liability crimes or crimes that have a mens rea of recklessness or negligence? No, because attempt requires specific intent to commit the underlying crime. However, if the defendant knows that a result is practically certain to occur, then the requisite intent may exist for an attempt charge. Question 5. What are the 3 tests to determine if there has been an overt act for attempt? The 3 tests to determine if there has been an overt act for an attempt is first the dangerous proximity test, which is used by a majority of jurisdictions. Second is the equivocality test, which is used by a minority of jurisdictions. And 3, we have the substantial step test, which is used by the MPC. Question 6. What is the dangerous proximity test? The dangerous proximity test looks at whether the defendant came within dangerous proximity to completing the crime, or so near to the result that the danger of success was very great. Question 7. What is the equivocality test? The equivocality test states that an act is overt when the defendant's conduct is an unequivocal manifestation of their intent to complete the target offense. Question 8. Under the MPC, what is the substantial step test? Under the MPC's substantial step test, an act is an overt act if it is 1. A substantial step in the course of conduct planned to culminate in the defendant's commission of the crime, and 2. Is strongly corroborative of D's criminal intent. Question 9. Does mere preparation qualify as a substantial step? As a general rule, no. It must go beyond mere preparation to qualify as a substantial step under the MPC. Question 10. What are some examples of actions that are considered substantial steps under the MPC? There are 6 main examples that the MPC describes. The first is lying in wait, or searching for or following the contemplated victim of the crime. 2. Enticing or seeking to entice the contemplated victim to go to the place that you're going to commit the crime. 3. Watching the place contemplated for the commission of the crime. 4. Unlawfully entering a structure, vehicle, or enclosure in which the crime is going to be committed. 5. Possessing or collecting materials that serve no lawful purpose under the circumstances. Or 6. Soliciting an innocent agent to engage in criminal conduct. And that's the end of your 10 flashcard study round. To reach full mastery, remember to study in Brainscape, our mobile and web app uses the latest in spaced repetition techniques, allowing you to optimize your study time and track your progress down to the finest detail. Of course, when you're driving, cooking, exercising, or otherwise unable to navigate the app, be sure to keep listening to the rest of this hands-free studying playlist. No matter what subject you're learning and what method you're studying it, Brainscape helps you rise to your challenge.